Okay, so
Oh my God.
So Eldorian lets you know, and she actually presents you with a like a really nice invitation. To a restaurant. Basically, it's a gift card for a free private dinner at a newly opened restaurant, Beautiful Girl branded restaurant called Mausch. And it's in like really nice typography. It's the fanciest thing you've seen out of Meat for Gold before. And it's surprising. And she tells you that this evening. So we expect you this evening, 7:00. Caleb wants to. We've arranged it so that we are now officially sponsored by Meat for Gold. They are now our primary sponsors. So I guess he wants to celebrate by giving you all, a steak dinner. But don't worry, Moana. There are non-steak options.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
No problem. And anyone else who doesn't want a slab of meat. So I guess I'll meet you there at 7:00. And I believe he has some sponsored items for us, so we'll get to see what they've got in mind. He said he's now that we are officially sponsored. I think we're going to see a lot more of Meat for Gold. They have a higher stake in us. So I'll see you tonight. And so now I'm gonna ask how you. Also, it's like a nice place apparently. So wear something nice. And now I'm gonna ask you guys what you do to prepare for this fancy dinner.
I start fasting immediately. So I can eat
you're about to
the things on the menu.
You were told this at breakfast, and you were about to bite into like a piece of like some eggs, and you're like,
I dramatically like throw my piece on toast out the window.
And Jonathan's just like, why? Why?
Why? You should have known.
I did.
Who on a day-to-day basis would be the fanciest looking just in their normal garb?
Eldorian.
Of
the five of you? I mean, like, Nyx is fancy in a gothy way. Not Fanoa. Breve is like,
I'm fancy in like a froggy, swampy way.
Yeah, like Moana is like I think very cleanly, like she always dresses nicely, but like in a very simple, aesthetic way.
Clean clothes.
Breve, I feel like, is almost always in some like, this is just my image of Breve. He's always in some kind of armor. It's hard to picture. It's hard to picture Breve like in a casual outfit. I don't know. What does Nate? How does Breve normally dress like on his downtime?
On his downtime?
Yeah.
I think if the weather's not too cold where we are, he's usually shirtless because that's how island.
Makes sense.
But for special occasions, he would start the traditional sand bath, which is a scouring of the body with sand.
Ooh, ultra exfoliating.
To get
Like a
nice and
chinchilla.
Yeah.
like the dull gray of his skin will get a little luminescent sheen to it.
Ooh.
Nice. And they have a traditional garb that is worn by men and women of the island that he's from. It's basically a sarong that starts just under the arms and drapes down, and some of them go on for 2 or 3 yards behind them, almost like a little wedding type thing.
Nice.
So he'll probably wear that, and